It's interesting, for such a big car company, Chrysler has not had a compact car on their lineup. That went away when they got rid of the Neon, or what was called the SX 2.0, when it finally went away. Well, they're back with the Dodge Dart. That's right, the Dart. The Dart was famous from 1960 until the mid-70s as the compact car on the Dodge lineup, and it's back in name only. It has nothing to do with those older products. This is the very first marriage between Fiat and Chrysler. This is an Alfa Romeo platform built up into a brand new vehicle called Dart. Dodge is trying to inject some fun back into the compact class and also value. This car comes with 3 different engines and 3 different transmissions. We're here in Texas to find out if the Dart can hit a bullseye.
You know, you traditionally think of a compact car relatively bland, relatively boring. We're bringing back the passion, we're bringing back the customization, the fun to drive aspects. So that's why we're really excited to bring the Dodge Dart to market. It's based on the Alfa Romeo Giulietta. So, you know, if you go around and you think about the ultimate vehicle that caters to driving dynamics and driving enthusiasts, that's the car. So we've taken that platform, we've widened it, we've lengthened it, and then we've infused it with a lot of Dodge passion and design that really sets it apart from anything else on the road.
Well, Dodge certainly wanted to spice things up in the compact class. With all the different trim levels, there's 14 different color combinations in the Dart. They call it from mild to wild, depending on what you want. The seats are the same in all trim levels, base up to RT. They're very comfortable, but you can configure with different cloths, also stripes, leather, of course, and underneath the passenger seat, check that out, a handy storage bin. This is particularly handy if you want to put things out of sight when you park your car. The dash has soft touch materials on here, on the upper part of the door and the armrest. The lower part of the dash still has harder plastic, but that's common in the compact segment. The biggest thing you'll notice when you get in this car particularly is the 8.4-inch screen in the center. This is optional and it's standard on some of the higher trim levels, but it has all kinds of information, navigation, communications, all kinds of things in there. That's the biggest in the industry. And in addition to that, you can get another screen in the instrument cluster that also is customizable. If you want to put navigation, radio, whatever, you can put that in there in the instrument cluster. So they definitely have thought outside the box with this Dart. It really is a compelling story. There's nobody else in the industry doing this kind of stuff. First, I have to say about this new Dodge Dart that I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. We talk about the Alfa Romeo platform that this car is based on. What you get with that is independent suspension all the way around, 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around, even on the base model. This car feels connected to the road. It's one of the biggest cars in the compact class. It is a wide track, so you throw it around corners with ease and it really feels like it's stuck to the road. But in addition to that, it's nicely muted, dampened, the suspension, the steering, even this particular rally model with the manual transmission, the way the clutch works and the way the transmission works is so smooth and effortless. So they've done a very good job on that front. It feels like a quality car. This car has the 1.4-liter turbocharged engine, the same one that's in the Fiat 500 Abarth. I have to tell you that when it's up and it's in its sweet spot with the turbo spooling up, it really is a beautiful little motor. It doesn't have a lot of bottom-end torque, but what you get with that is you also get a lot of fuel efficiency, and that's why they have this engine as an option. And you know what? When you're up and you're on the road, you can cruise along. We're doing, 70 miles an hour in this car, and it doesn't feel like it because the car feels substantial. The engineers took the platform, and when they had the car pretty much done, they took it into the wind tunnel for 600 hours, and they fine-tuned the aerodynamics of this car. It's got a very low drag coefficient. 2 benefits from that. First is that it slices through the air and reduces the amount of fuel you use. Second, it's very quiet in here. Now, you do hear a bit of noise on my microphone here because we're on a kind of a rough road, but when you're on the freeway and you're cruising along, you have no idea you're driving a compact car.
You're getting all the rear seat legroom, like a mid-size car, the overall passenger volume, but you're getting the pricing starting at $15,995 and the fuel efficiency of a compact car. So they were certainly very optimistic for what this represents for Dodge as well as for Chrysler Canada.
Dodge has nowhere to go but up with this car because they don't have a compact in their lineup right now. And I think that once people realize how much this car offers in different kinds of packages and trims, engines, transmissions, it really is very unique in the marketplace. The interior has all kinds of different trim levels and goodies you typically don't see in a compact car. So has Dodge hit a bullseye with this new Dart? It's really up to Canadians to see whether they dart in to a Dodge dealer.
In the market for a small car? We have them all on our website at drivingtelevision.com.